So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I'm down here at the Woodyard this morning doing a little maintenance on just about everything, really. I need to grease the excavator, the skid loader. Right now I'm going to change the blade on the sawmill here. It's like really nice today. Nice and cool. That's not going to be the case next week. It's supposed to get into the 90s. Not really looking forward to that, but we'll make do. All right, got the blade changed. And speaking of changes, we've had a lot of changes recently here on the channel and some of the equipment that we use around here. Let's see, I sold my landscape trailer and my deck over trailer and got one really nice Mort's hydraulic tail trailer. We got rid of the GMC pickup and the Bronco, and Melissa got a new Yukon Denali, and then we took the extra money left over from that trade and we bought a Can-Am Defender Limited. So yeah, got rid of two trailers for one, got rid of two vehicles for one, and then added the Can-Am Defender Limited, which I have just driven it a couple times so far. It's really nice. It rides like a Buick LeSabre through the woods. It does. The suspension is amazing. Sometime here in the near future, we'll be taking it down to West Virginia, do some serious riding down there. But so far, I really like it. So we've had those changes, but there's some more coming very soon. Much bigger changes, actually. I mentioned there a week or two ago that our partnership with Kubota Tractor Corporation is ending literally in the next week or so. I'm not sure the actual date. So the LX tractor and the MX and the sidekicks will be leaving, which is why we bought the Defender. So I need to replace the tractors, or tractor. I don't need both of them. I mentioned before, I don't really use the MX anymore since I have the skid loader. And just to clarify, I repeat this quite often, but a lot of people get confused. The MX and the LX and the sidekick were on loan from Kubota. The excavator and the skid loader are mine. I bought those. So the two tractors and the sidekick are leaving. Got the sidekick replaced with a new Defender. And we have some more stuff coming here very soon. Some major changes, and I'm pretty excited about it. I really am. But right now, we need to clean up some sawdust, and we'll get back to the topic of today's video. If you have been watching our channel for a while, it's pretty obvious that I sometimes get easily distracted, and I can openly admit that, and that's okay, it's all good. But here's how things happen around here. I say to myself, I want to move this pile of sawdust. So I hop on the skid loader, I move the sawdust over to the compost pile, and then I see a basket of firewood down there, kind of in the way of the trail where you head down to the pond. So I say, I'll put the forks on, move that basket out of the way. And then I remember I have an IBC tote down at the pond. I was going to use that one for water storage, and I tried rinsing it out, and it just didn't work out. So it's been sitting down there forever. So I say, you know what? I'll go get that basket. We could use it. So I head down to the pond to get that. While I'm down there, I see the trail in front of the pond is all washed out, and I knew it was like that. And I thought, while I'm on the skid loader, I'll fix that up. So I bring the basket up here. Then I remember by the compost pile, I have a pile of shale right there. So I scoop up that. I go fix the trail, and I'm back to where I started. But I got a lot of little things done that I needed to take care of, so that's good. But anyway, earlier, before I got distracted, I was talking about all the different changes, trading out vehicles, selling equipment, buying other equipment, all kind of things happening. And the Kubota partnership ending, that's one of the big ones. I am not at all looking for a partnership with another tractor company or anything like that. Moving forward, I would rather just buy equipment that we can use here on the property and in West Virginia for what we do. And, you know, maybe every couple of years trade it for something else. A lot of people say I don't hold on to things too long, and that's true. I have found that if I take care of stuff and don't beat on it, maintain it well, I do pretty well when I trade or sell. Like that landscape trailer that I had, I got that like 6 years ago, maybe even 7, and I paid $2,700 for it, plus tax. Used it on and off. I didn't use it a lot, but used it on and off for 6 or 7 years, and I sold it for $2,700. That's one of the upsides to inflation, really, if you want to look at it that way. Probably the only upside, if you're selling stuff, the price of everything keeps going up and up. And if you take care of your equipment and you get rid of it before it gets too old and too many hours on it, you can usually do pretty good if you're not in a hurry on it. And as far as the channel goes and the way I decided to do things now, I think it's a good fit for where we're at. You know, you're never going to please everyone. You know, you can't even try. Don't even bother, because some people will be upset no matter what you do. We had some people, not many, upset that we had a partnership with Kubota. We have some people, not many, they get upset when I buy equipment. Some guy said the other day, he said, you complain about the government spending so much money and look at you buying all that equipment. I just kind of scratched my head. That's like saying my tooth hurts, so I don't shop on Amazon. You know what I mean? One has nothing to do with the other. What we do as citizens with our money is completely different than the government taxing people and blowing that money. And I didn't understand it. One thing had nothing to do with the other. But like I said, you're not going to please everyone. But when I get up each day, I try to do the best that I can for me and my family and help other people as much as we can as well. And like I said, you're not going to make everyone happy, and there's no sense trying. Just we're going to be us. I'm going to be me and do what I like to do. And one of those things that I'm doing just this week coming up, there's going to be 2 new pieces of equipment. I'm pretty excited. The first one you'll see probably on Tuesday, and the second one probably on Sunday, I think. We'll have to see how it goes, but it's going to change everything, the way we do things here. The second piece, it's going to change everything. Super, super excited about it. I have done so much research on different pieces of equipment and just trying to figure out our workflow and how we do things around here and how we're going to be doing things in West Virginia. And I really did my research. I think the brand will surprise you. And I think when I show it to you, you will think, what is he going to do with that? And the better question would be, what aren't I going to do with that? So I wish I could show you right now and tell you what it is, but there's no sense doing that until I have it, and that'll be later this week. So that's kind of an update on what's going on around here. And yeah, it's been a crazy year so far. So anyway, I better get back to work. All right, so I got the excavator all ready to go and the skid loader. Next up, we're gonna saw a red oak log here on the sawmill. This one came from over at the neighbors. It's been dead for a while. It's about 21 inches in diameter. Now it has a split, and I think it goes all the way through. Let's check the other side. Yes, that does run all the way through. What I'd like to get out of this log is some lumber, but I also want to get a bunch of stickers. And since this has been dead for a while, you know, it's starting to dry. It's still going to be green, but I like a good oak sticker for drying lumber if they're dry, you know. So I'm going to saw some out of this one. We'll see what else we get. So this is actually really nice red oak. A little too nice to be used as stickers. I will saw a few, but most of it, I'm going to save these boards right here. If you can see what I did here, that crack that runs through the logs right here. So when I put this log on the mill, I rotated it so that crack was this way, squared it up, and then I managed to be able to avoid that crack down to here to the pith. I'm going to flip it right now, get some more nice ones off of it, and the rest will just go to firewood, this center section right here. Alright, before we get too carried away, I need to start sorting these out a little bit. Some of this is real good stickers, and the rest will be for firewood, like kindling. Alright, so out of that one red oak log, I got 9 pieces, about 13 inches wide. These are all clear, 9 of those. Got a whole bunch of nice stickers right here. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1x4s. That's pretty good out of that one log. Then plus, over here, that is all the scrap which will be used for kindling wood. The red oak's good stuff for that. So my favorite lumber is cherry. Walnut is a close second. But for some reason, my favorite sawdust is red oak. I don't know why. Really nice stuff. It smells good too. So I think I made a mistake. Earlier, yeah, you're going to see this video on Tuesday. On Thursday, you'll see the first new yellow piece of equipment. And then on Sunday, yeah, you'll see the second one. That's how that's going to play out. But I'm pretty excited. A lot of changes happening. Got rid of a bunch of stuff, getting some new stuff. I think we'll have all our bases covered. And yeah, we'll be good to go. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.